All right, man. Shakur Stevenson says that Lomachenko is next after De Los Santos. Now, I don't know if they're gonna be able to get Lomachenko and Camboso for a belt. I mean, obviously Devin Haney holding up a few belts. He's saying that he possibly can come back down. Most people think he's gonna try to attempt to come back down if he loses to Regis Progress. Now, Shakur Stevenson spoke on that, and he said that Devin Haney ain't coming back down. He ain't gonna come back down and squeeze down to make the weight. And I concur with that. I definitely concur with that. I don't think he gonna squeeze back down to make the weight. If you don't know, Thursday, I'm about to say Saturday, Thursday, Shakur Stevenson fights at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Now the whole thing about this is supposed to be surrounding the races and whatever Formula One races, not the stock cars. I forget what they call those Formula One cars, but it's supposed to be surrounding that whole little thing or whatever. So they fighting at the T-Mobile Arena on Thursday night. Definitely be a little bit different, and then just got to get up and go to work on Friday. But then again, I usually stay up late. If I do stay up late, it's probably Thursday going into Friday because I already know I can thug it out Friday, and then get home and get some rest. But yeah, Shakur Stevenson insists Lomachenko is next after De Los Santos. So let's see. I don't care about him being a runner, him being a track star. I don't care nothing about that. We're trying to get to the quote. Let's get to the quote. I'm trying to get to the exact quote. So whatever, he said unfortunately Shakur Loma is fighting Camboso's next. He said when pressed on whether Top Rank has confirmed Lomachenko will be next opponent, Shakur admits that they hadn't told him. His hope is that the 3 division champion Loma would be delivered to him, right? Um, so I'm trying to get an exact quote on this one. So they don't have an exact quote for whatever reason. They don't have an exact quote, but at the end of the day, that'll do. So for the most part, he's saying that they haven't promised him Lomachenko being next to whatever, but he hoped he'd be delivered to him. I mean, at the end of the day, dude, I think that's contingent on Camboso and George Camboso and Lomachenko fighting for a belt. And if he could fight for a belt and then they can at least make an undisputed clash, then I think they'll push Lomachenko to fight Shakur Stevenson. That's what I think. But at the end of the day, that's their job. If they think Shakur Stevenson is going to be this mega star, that's their job to push Shakur Stevenson and give him them type of fights. Any of the top fights that he need to grow and be a star, they should be giving them fights. You know what I'm saying? They should be delivering him those fights. It's as simple as that. But also, in my opinion, I also feel at the same time he has to do his part. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He has to do his part. And his part is simply looking exciting doing it. He has to bring some level of excitement. You know, he has to do some level of excitement. He has to he has to go out there and be exciting. You know, he has to be exciting. He has to go out there and be explosive and get the knockouts and all those type of things. But and if they don't deliver him that fight, then that just let this, and his contract is about to be up too. So that just let him know where he stands in the grand scheme of things. But that's the fight they should want. Lomachenko on the way out, boost Shakur Stevenson up. You want to keep Shakur Stevenson happy and etc. and all that. This is the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? This is the way to do it. You know, you know, this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. And if they don't deliver him in the fight, then he know they working against him. You know, this how he know they really ain't riding with him. They really don't believe in him like that, because you got a guy that's on his way out. What you protecting him for? You know what I'm saying? That's the $1 million question. What is you protecting him for? Now, is it a guarantee he gonna go in there and beat Lomachenko? Well, we don't know. We honestly don't know. But I think people think he gonna destroy Lomachenko, and like Lomachenko ain't, in my opinion, it ain't like he a superstar, but he is a name in the sport. The key fight that Shakur Stevenson actually needs is a Tank Davis fight, a Devin Haney fight, those type of fights. But I think if he want to forge his own path, he got to start being exciting and getting knockouts. When it's a chance to go for it and take somebody out, he got to start taking them chances. But they'll let Loma do what he want to do. Don't be surprised if Loma don't try to beat Camboso and try to squeeze down to avoid him. Ain't nobody gonna hold his feet to the fire. They only hold certain fighters' feet to the fire. You know what I'm saying? They only hold certain fighters' feet to the fire. Let's call it what it is. When Tank Davis do all that ducking, don't nobody had nothing to say. Everybody is silent and all this type of stuff. But then again, when it's Lomachenko, they don't have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? But if it's Devin Haney, he become an email champion, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem. So like I continue to say, sometimes the media dictate who they like, who they don't like, and all that stuff. And it trickle down to the fans because they sheep. They sheep. They don't even say, "Oh, this makes sense." I mean, if you go out there trying to pander to fans, bro, and you try to do shit for the fans, or to make the fans like you and all that shit, man, you setting yourself up for failure. That's just what it is. You setting yourself up for utter failure. And I'm just keeping it real. You setting yourself up for utter failure. You go out your way to make somebody like you or make somebody appreciate, do that, man, dude. That's a problem. They ain't gonna respect you and they ain't gonna like you. And I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Shakur just got to go out there and just accomplish the mission. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So, but if they don't feed him Lomachenko, you got to understand his contract up too. Now they probably got the right to match. They probably got the right to match anything that he got going on. And there may lie the problem. There may lie the problem. They probably got the right to match anything he got going on. So it depends who's gonna put the money. But right now, it's a lot of people in boxing that's struggling financially because they putting all this. A lot of these networks is cutting back. A lot of these networks is cutting back. So when you got these networks that's cutting back on on money, but then you got contracts that say you got contracts that say you got this minimum, you got to meet that minimum, then that is what it is. You got to meet that minimum. You got to meet that minimum. So it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Check out the Box News playlist. I do appreciate y'all, man. Check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. That link's in the link tree. Check out my Detroit channel, Motor Street Sports Talk. All that's in the link tree in the description. You hit the link tree. You can find us everywhere from Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Google Podcasts. X, Kick, Twitch. We everywhere. So appreciate the love, support. Peace.